So with all the Apple AirPod mania that's going on right now, you're probably wondering, should I get the AirPod Pros for $250? Or should I fall back a little bit and get the AirPod 2s for $150? Or should I hold off on both and get what could be the best AirPod 2 clones on the market right now? Let's find out. What is going on? This is Joan from Sharpe Tech, and today we're going to take a look at the i500 wireless headphones, factory direct, unparalleled by a company called MGET. And just a little disclaimer, I am not being paid for this review. However, MGET did send these out to me for my honest and humble opinion. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on so you don't miss anything. Okay, let's talk about the features. These AirPod clones have volume adjustment, a 4-hour playtime, a 15-hour case charging time, optical ear sensors, meaning when you take them out, they pause. When you put them back in, they play. It works with Apple and Android devices, so you're good there. Okay, so let's get them paired up and see if they do so as quickly as the originals. Okay, so they pop right up. Let's hit connect. There is a button on back. I'm gonna hold that down. Wow. Just like that. Click done. We've got the rotating case and the rotating earbuds. The only difference between these and the AirPod 2s is that these earbuds face outwards. Of course, on the AirPod 2s, they face inwards. When you put one in your ear, you can see the phone knows that they've been inserted. Close the top, tap your screen, the notification goes away. They feel comfortable, lightweight, I've got a good fit. Now let me tell you what the controls are. If you tap twice on the right, that's play and pause. If you tap twice on the left, that brings up your voice assistant. If you tap 3 times, it will skip tracks backwards or previous track. Triple tap, next track. So far, a lot of similarities. Pop-up animation, button on the back, green light, and it's 1-to-1 in size. Actually, when I took these out in public, absolutely no one had a clue that these were AirPod clones. When I tested the video latency, it was almost perfect with Netflix. Of course, with YouTube, you're going to get that standard lag that you always get when you're watching YouTube on iOS. All right, I'm outside of a store near a busy intersection, and this is the audio quality from the i500 TWS AirPod clones. You can hear, you see there's a bus there, cars passing by. And now I'm going to go into the store so you can see how they sound on the inside. Hey, how are you? So you can hear, you might be able to hear the music playing in the background just so you can get a good sense of what will happen if you're using these while you're inside a store or some kind of establishment, and get a good idea for the audio quality coming through these earbuds. Okay, so I didn't lose them, but it stopped the music dead in its tracks. It broke title. So what are my thoughts on the sound quality? they are much louder than the AirPod 2s. I mean, much louder. I mean, they are in your face, in your ears, loud, with the mids and the highs. The bass, it struggles, but they're open. They're not open ear, but they don't have the tips, and they're not noise canceling, so the bass is going to struggle. I was underwhelmed by the overall fullness of these versus the AirPod 2s. The AirPod 2s are rich, but I just needed them to be louder. And they weren't $150 loud enough and rich enough for me. So if I had to choose personally, I just might get these and save my $100 toward those AirPod Pros I want later. Just my opinion, not trying to tell you what to do. That's just what I do. There were times when I was listening and I felt like the elements of the mids were competing with one another for space. The vocals, they're going to be out in the forefront, but if you've got horns and you've got synthesizer, keyboards or whatever, and they're all vying for that space, they might get a bit congested, but it definitely wasn't unbearable. And overall, it was a pleasurable listening experience. They are comfortable. I could wear them for hours and hours and not get ear fatigue. But this is the thing. You're not going to have hours and hours with these. With the 4-hour playtime, I think at best you might get 3.5. The sound signature on these is flat and bright. Mids and vocals, in your face. The bass is recessed. Period, point blank. These sound best when listening to pop, rock, R&B, and hip hop. EDM, don't even think about it. So the bottom line is, these i500 AirPod 2 clones are pretty good. Again, the highs and the mids are slamming and jamming. The bass is recessed, but for $50, I can dig it. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe so you can come back for more of my cutting edge reviews. It's been real. Peace.